distinguished senators, honorable colleagues, non-executive
Mr. Chairman and Co-Chairman, senators and respected colleagues, my name is Dr. Yinka. I represent the entire group of Northeast, South Federal Constituency. I'm a member of this committee.
Right. Sit down.
Good morning. Our chairman of the Committee on Police, our co-chairman of police. Good morning. Good morning, chairman.
Go ahead.
My name is Honorable Andre Omole. I represent the good people of EveafriqueNews coalition from Federal Constituency of Thank you.
Senators, honorable members, representing Jali as the federal constituency is the chairman of the state.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, the co-chairmen, my honorable colleagues, the police from management of the nation tonight. My name is Umar. I just remember representing the federal constituency and from the state. Mr. Chairman of Committees, I cannot believe our guest. Dr. Manu Kombo is my name. I'm from the state and co-chairman, distinguished senators, honorable members here present. I guess I am Honorable Aditi Isiani Lachidi. I represent the Northwest Southwest Federal Constituency of Oyo State.
My chairman, distinguished members. My name is Bama Kotachipian. I represent the National
Distinguished Senator Michels, Senator Chairman, senators, my fellow colleagues, those are coming up on job is my name. I represent the largest of federal constituency. I'm from one of those states.
Co-chairman, distinguished senators, honorable colleagues here present. My name is Honorable Professor Lillian Orobo. I represent the people of Oka, North and South Federal Constituency. Mr. Chairman, I'm from Anambra State. Thank you.
My name is Abdul Ninki, and I represent Bauchi Central, a member of the committee and former chairman of the committee on police affairs 2008 and 2011.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Senator Professor Anthony Ali, from the South. All the protocols and knowledge are not there. I represent the West Federal Constituency, and I'm the Senate minority and member of the committee.
Our dear chairman, very dear senators and honorable members, the leadership of the Nigeria Police Force, I am Honorable Barrister Golden Ofema. I represent the Goja Yala Federal Constituency from West and the Deputy Chairman of Police Institutions.
Protocol duly observed. I'm Yunus Akitole, PhD. I represent our Central Senatorial District
I'm the Deputy Chairman, Senate Committee for the Subjects. Good morning, Chairman of the Committee in the Senate, my own Chairman in the House of Reps, Deputy for Senate, distinguished senators, my honorable colleagues, the IG and all the principal officers in the police hierarchy here present. I am Honorable Dr. Wale Ahmed. I represent both the good and the good people of Agege Federal Constituency. I'm from Lagos State.
Mr. Chairman, the co-chairman, my distinguished and honorable colleagues, the IG and this esteemed team, my name is Senator Rufai Hanga. I represent Kano Central in the Police Committee, and I'm the Deputy Minority Whip of the 10th Senate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my Honorable Chairman of the Senate, and my co-chairman, Police Affairs, deputies, distinguished senators, my honorable colleagues, the Inspector General of Police and the top management of Nigerian Police Force, the Commandant of the Police Academy. I remain Barrister Ali Wakili Boya, a member representing Fufo Federal Constituency. Mr. Chairman, I'm from Adamawa State. I also heading the Committee of Police Institution. Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The Chairman Senate Committee on Police Affairs, the Chairman Police Institution, the deputies, distinguished senators here present, honorable members, Inspector General of Police and his entourage, press. I am Abubakar Maki Elleman. I'm from Jigawa State. I represent Madam Dora Kaugama Federal Constituency. I'm Chairman Police Affairs House of Representatives. Thank you.
Co-chairman, distinguished senators, honorable members, IG, other dignitaries, my name is Senator Ahmed Abdulhamid Malam Madori, Chairman Senate Committee on Police Affairs. Thank you. IG, you can introduce yourself and allow your men to introduce themselves as well, please. Okay, we have another honorable member. Sorry, IG, please, can you introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, Chairman and my colleagues. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for good morning, the House. Permitting to rest on the established protocol. Abdulganim Adida is my name. I speak for and on behalf of Alimosho Federal Constituency, most populated federal constituency in Nigeria. House, I'm from Lagos State, the economic heartbeat of the nation. Thank you.
Go ahead. Okay, there is another member.
Chair, co-chair, deputies, my honorable colleagues, our guests. My name is Omoba Ufunjinu Dubayo. I speak for the Federal Constituency and for the Thank you.
And you can go ahead.
Thank you, distinguished Chairman. My name is I'm the Inspector General of Police of Nigeria. I'm here with members, some members of my management team and other senior police officers. It is my privilege to call on the senior police officers here present to also introduce themselves.
Mr. Chairman, let me start on the protocols that have already been well established. I am DIG Frank MNI. I'm the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of training and development, and I'm here on the behest of Inspector General of Police.
Distinguished Chairman, Senate Commission on Police Affairs, Chairman, House Committee on Police Affairs, Chairman, Police Training Institutions, and distinguished members of the Inspector General of Police. I am Deputy Inspector General of Police. I have worked at MNI. I am the DIG in charge of the Department of Search and Plan, Nigeria Police Force Headquarters. It's my pleasure to be here.
Distinguished Chairman, distinguished senators here present, I am Assistant Inspector General of Police, the Nigerian Police Force Secretary. My pleasure to be here.
Distinguished Chairman, House Committee on Police Affairs, other distinguished members present here, the Inspector General of Police, the Chairman, Police Service Commission. I am DIG Ali Mohammed Ali, DIG in charge of operations. I am here at the behest of the Inspector General. Thank you very much.
My distinguished chairman, co-chairs, the Inspector General of Police, and the Chairman of Police Service Commission. Mr. Chair, permit me to build on the existing problem. I am, as the Inspector General of Police, Sadiq Idris Abubakar, MNI, the Commandant of the Nigerian Police Academy, Chicago. Morning, sir.
Chairman Police Service Commission, the IG. I think you are going to stand on the already established protocol. I am AIG Yusuf Omar Usman, MNI, the Coast Guard Officer.
I am AIG Suleiman Asu, the AIG Accounts and Budgets.
Mr. Chairman,
The Inspector General of Police. I am CP Dr. Garba Emmanuel, Post Medical Officer. Thank you.
Chairman, the Senate Committee on Police Affairs, and other distinguished members of the National Assembly, my Inspector General of Police, the Chairman, Police Service Commission, and other distinguished members of the Service Commission. I am Commissioner of Police, Yozoba Uyakire again, PSC Ghana, also Governor of Commissioner of Police, in charge of prosecution and legal. Good morning, sir. Distinguished Chairman, Co-Chairman, the Inspector General of Police, Chairman of the Police Service Commission, distinguished members of the House of Representatives and Senate. My name is Omofolani Akim Alausa, CP Admin, Audit Office,
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, distinguished senators and members of our House of Representatives, my IG and the members of my university. My name is Dr. Roro. I'm the TFA of Nigeria.
order please, order please. Yes, I think the Chairman Police Service Commission.
You can introduce yourself and members of your commission that are here present as well. Excuse me, please, Chairman. We have honorable members and senators that are here. I think they can introduce themselves before you introduce yourself.
Okay. Distinguished co-chairs, distinguished senators, right honorable members, the Inspector of Police and the Chairman of the Police Commission. My name is Ali Bakwa, an accountant and firm representing the people of Misau, their federal constituency, and I am from Rochester State.
Co-chairs, distinguished senators, members of the House of Representatives, invited guests, Representative IGP, Chairman of Police Service Commission. I remain Honorable Dr. Engineer Salvador. I represent Sanyawa,
Co-chairman of the committee, deputy chairman, distinguished senators and House of Representatives, and the secretariat of the committee, invited guests. Good morning. My name is Honorable Paul Haruna. I represent Bata, the Kina Federal Constituency, and I'm here in my capacity as the subcommittee chairman of the Police Affairs Collaboration Committee. Yes.
Any other proposal? Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, co-chairman, distinguished senators here present, honorable members, our guests. I am Representative Sali Sudan Okoko. I represent the Yamako Kwekwe Federal Constituency. I'm from the KB, member of this committee. You are welcome. Thank you.
Distinguished Senator, co-chairs, distinguished senators, honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Mukhtar Umar Zakari. I represent the Federal Constituency. I'm from Kano. Thank you.
Chairman of the committee, colleagues from both houses. My name is Ibrahim Abbas, senator from Adamawa, General Secretary.
All protocol duly adopted. Jafar Gambole is my name. I present Bogoro Dastafa.
Service Commission, you can now. Oh, another one is coming. You can see the house is full. Go ahead, please. Fortunately, the place is, this is the best we can get. Yes, go ahead, please.
I think our safety matters in this room.
Yes.
We all members are more than
Which order are you citing, please?
personal explanation. Our safety matters here.
Matters of.
We have so many areas in this room, and I think we can excuse those who have this session.
There are all senators that are coming in, but because the place is too small, so we do it. Ahead, please. Order, please. Order, please.
Honorable Mark Chidi-Obeta, member representing Osuka Ibe, South African Constituency. I'm from Enugu State. Mark. Someone will need file, yeah, but nothing to work with. File. Go ahead. The chair and co-chairs. And other members of the joint committee, the IGP, and I stand on this proposal. Start with I really apologize for coming late to the time there was some big affair.
It's not your fault. We know the clerk sent you 12, invite you 12 o'clock. So don't worry.
My name, DIG retired Hashim Salwar Ungu, Chairman of the Staff Commission. Thank you very much.
Yes, Commissioner. Mr. Chairman, sir, I distinguished Chairman, sir, members of the committee, Federal Officers, Chairman. My name is Barrister Tawla Kantia.
Can you give me the documents? My sister, don't put them in. Give me my job for get out of this.
Distinguished Chairman, Co-Chairman, distinguished members, and honorable members of the Joint Committee. My name is Barrister Yenuche Nnamani, Secretary for the Service Commission.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, IG and your team. I am Amos, your honor.
So with this, we can now proceed on our agenda. We'll start with my opening remarks. My co-chairman, the deputy chairman of Police Affairs and Institution, distinguished senators, honorable members of the House of Representatives, Chairman, Police Service Commission, the Inspector General of Police, the Commandant, Nigeria Police Academy, the committee clerks and secretariat, other stakeholders, members of the press. It is my honor and privilege to, on behalf of my chairpersons, welcome you all to this joint session of the 2025 Budget Defense for the Nigeria Police Force, the Ministry of Police Affairs, the Police Service Commission, and the Nigeria Police Academy. This session reflects our collective dedication to improving national security and strengthening the capacity of these critical institutions. Budget defense is a key democratic process promoting transparency, accountability, and collaboration. Our goal is to ensure that pressing issues are matched with enough resources, even if the challenges are many and seem to all need immediate attention. It bears repeating over and over again that there cannot be too much of attention to the case of effective allocation to enhance capacity building and institutional reforms in the police segment of our national security. I therefore urge us all to approach this exercise with objectivity and patriotism, ensuring every allocation is justified and targeted toward improved security and operational efficiency. To our esteemed agencies, I encourage transparency in presenting your plans and patience in responding to our inquiries as we work together for the common good of our nation. Let us remain focused on strategic priorities that will modernize and transform policing in Nigeria to meet the expectations of our citizens and funding such strategies and practices. Once again, I welcome you all and look forward to a constructive and fruitful engagement. Thank you all. We don't clap. The chairman is a mini chamber. So the next item, okay, the Honorable Minister is here, so we'll allow Honorable Minister to introduce himself, and then we proceed in the permanent. If the permanent secretary is around, if he's not, then we can proceed with our agenda, please. Honorable Minister. It was noted, Minister, sorry, it was our mistake from this side. Yes. Open your mic, please. Is there anybody with you, Permanent Secretary, or that to be introduced? Need to introduce himself? Yes, distinguished Senator, can you introduce yourself before?
Distinguished Chairman, Honorable Co-Chair, distinguished colleagues, honorable members. My name is Bino Siaro, Adama South, sponsor of the police pension bill. Thank you.
Well done. Well, we'll proceed with our agenda item 4, presentation of the year 2024 budget performance report and presentation of presentation of 2024 budget defense. But before we call on the Honorable Minister, or allow one of our colleagues to introduce himself. Honorable Member, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, honorable colleagues, distinguished senators, our budget guests. I remember and I represent the entire community from Raja Constituency, and I'm from the first state.
Sorry, Honorable Minister, you are coming. We'll allow you time to settle. Let's take the Inspector General of Police. He was here over 1 hour ago. Then we can allow you, but then we can take you. Go ahead, please, Inspector General.
Very honorable Chairman of the House Committee on Police Affairs, very honorable Mark, the co-chairman, chairman of the House Committee of Police Institution, another very honorable Aliu Akili Boya, distinguished senators who are here present, and very honorable members of the House of Representatives who are present. Your Excellency, the Minister of Police Affairs, the Chairman of the Police Service Commission, and members of the Senatorial chair, senior police officers who are here present. Mr. Chairman, permit me to commence this address by putting on record my deep appreciation to the distinguished chairmen and members of the State Committee on Police Affairs and Police Institutions for your unprecedented support to the Nigerian Police Force through the path of reform, modernization, and operational efficiency in line with the new agenda of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. The legislative support that this partnership has produced since my appointment as the 22nd Indigenous Federal Police has in no small measure strengthened our capacity to stabilize the internal security order of the country. It has also aided us immensely as the lead security agency in internal security and detention of this country. Today's joint budget debate is indeed another clear testimony to the understanding and cooperation between the Nigerian Police Force, the Senate, and the House Committees of Police Affairs and Police Institutions. I note with delight that this is the first time in recent years that the Nigerian Police is being accorded the real privilege of presenting the budget premium to the joint committees. This demonstrates the patriotism of the members of these committees, as well as their well-established commitment to the prioritization of internal security issues in Nigeria. It's our expectation that this initiative will hasten the process of consideration of the Nigerian Police 2025 budget. For this, I am indeed grateful. General overview of the performance of the 2024 Nigerian Police budget. The figures are already captured in the documents presented to the members earlier on. I was keen in this area. And I would just want to note that the performance evaluation of the 2024 Nigerian Police budget indicates that while the minimum overhead budgetary requirement of the force was estimated at 120 billion, 554 billion, 650,000, only the sum of 59 billion, 96 billion, 674,800 was allocated and released million. The comparative analysis of the Nigerian Police.
Yeah, you have a copy. We will distribute it to you. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Clark. Yeah, that. But you go in to page 3 of that document. You can see it. Yes, please go ahead. I thought you don't have a copy. They will distribute copies to you, please. You are just coming, so just allow them to. Go ahead, Mr. IG. Off your mic, Deputy Chief Whip. Go ahead, please.
A comparative analysis of the Nigerian Police budget performance over the past 3 budgetary cycles shows a marked improvement on overhead and capital appropriation as well as releases to the Nigerian Police Force from 2021 to 2023. For sake of time, I'm going to skip the paragraphs 8, 9, they already contained this document presented later. I will go to general observations on the 2024 performance evaluation of the Nigerian Police budget. The general implication of the Nigerian Police budgetary performance from the analysis above is that the appropriation and the funds eventually released to the Nigerian Police Force in recent years are insufficient to meet the minimum.
IG, please. There is point of order. Let's allow. Off your mic, please, sir. Off your mic. Yeah, okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'm Honorable Yusuf Gagdi. I represent Washington Kanam Federal Constituency, Plateau State. Yeah, the most important thing is the 2024 budget performance, which he had mentioned. And it is nice that he skipped analysis of 2021 to 2023, which may not be very relevant to this conversation. In view of that, may I move, Mr. Chairman, that the Inspector General of Police had and haven't been familiar with the document distributed to us regarding the 2024 performance with the comparative analysis of your budget performance. Since there are so many other agencies that are going to make presentation, and we are familiar with the document, can you go to the conclusion, particularly the challenges and the prayers, so that the committee will equally give opportunity to other agencies under the Ministry of Police Affairs? And if you, my colleagues,
IG, go to the challenges. You can on your mic, please.
Prayers. Request for action. I respectfully request the support of the Senate and House Committee on Police Affairs and Institutions in the following areas. Advocate for removing the Nigerian Police Force from the envelope budgetary framework, allowing the force to present accurate funding requirements for effective planning and execution. Approve the creation of a special operations account to enable the force to swiftly respond to unanticipated security emergencies and support ongoing operations. Increase appropriations for both overhead and capital expenditures to enhance the force's operational efficiency. Leverage legislative influence to ensure the timely and complete release of appropriated funds for the 2025 budget. Allocate funds for constructing 5 recently approved Sona police headquarters in Anambra, Zone 13, Katsina, Zone 14, Maiduguri, Zone 15, Yenagoa, Zone 16, and Akure, Zone 17. Provide targeted funding.
Observation, point of order, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the map is set to my name for 5 minutes.
Before you continue,
Point of order. Am I recognized, Mr. Chairman? Thank you very much. The map is set to my name for 5 minutes. Mr. Chairman, I don't know that I'm the only person, but I doubt. What the IG is reading is quite different from the document you have. I'll give you a copy. Sir, we are all here for budget. It's very important that whatever they are presenting, all members will be. I will 10 minutes. You can't give me a
to ensure the timely and complete release of appropriated funds for the 2025 budget. Allocate funds for constructing 5 recently approved solar police headquarters. Provide targeted funding for special operational and tactical units, including the Intelligence Response Team, IRT, Special Forces, of a safer and more secure Nigeria. I reaffirm my commitment to working closely with your esteemed committees to reposition the force for optimal performance in 2025 and beyond. Together, we can create a legacy of enhanced internal security and robust public trust. Thank you for your attention and assisted support.
Well, thank you, Inspector General of Police. Before we ask questions, we'll allow the Honorable Minister to present his report. Is it the opinion of the operator? Let's take the IG. If there is any question you can ask, go ahead. Or remarks.
Distinguished Chairman, I am Ali Bafuniso. Chairman, the Inspector General of Police, I looked at the capital budget of 2024. The provision of 66,926, only 25 billion was released, a decimal of just 38%. In my constituency, Monsieur, there is an abandoned project of the area command. Since for the first 5 years, this project was not, it was completely abandoned. And I felt with this provision, it could be the reason why that strategic office or formation is not being. And again, sir, if you look at the presentation, look at what is being allocated for command of a unit
it is less than 20,000 naira for a formation to operate, for God's sake. And we are talking of the terrible insecurity situation we are in this country. How can the police rapid response act? They will be at the mercy of going to filling station, asking for 1 gallon. They could not even service the vehicles. I feel this envelope of a fee, the ceiling restricting some of the formations in this country, we should make a policy that there are institutions that ceiling, that deprive them of having the opportunity to do the best in this country. As legislators, we have to work on this. Thirdly, the IG, the police recruitment, as per the United Nations, compared to the force we have in this country, it is extremely below the United Nations. And that perpetually creates, one, unemployment to the youth. Secondly, it creates, you cannot be able to perform effectively. That is why some agencies of the security are being used to do the police work, rather than allowing the police to do their legitimate responsibility. Mr. Chair, I thank you very much for giving the opportunity.
Thank you, Co-Chairman, distinguished colleagues, and distinguished Senate President. The IG, first of all, I want to commend you for the good work you're doing for our nation. You also have lost men in service. We pray that Almighty Allah will accept their return. But when I look at this budget, I am worried because your world is leaning towards artificial intelligence and using technology for policing. What you have in your entire budget, wallahi, is not enough to implement what you need to police Nigeria. And I think as a nation, we need to really be serious about these things. You go to the Western world, you go to Dubai, you see everywhere, there are cameras all over the place. You barely see, there are police everywhere, but they are not visible. Technology is more visible than even human beings. I would like for you to come up with a holistic, working with the chairman, how we are going to use technology to drive securing our nation. Because this money, I look at what you have for capital. It's a joke. You barely have enough. Because I'm the chairman ICT, and I know you don't have it. We need to come up with a holistic technology solution that is going to empower them to be able to do their work. And we are here to partner with you. So, but if the envelope system is what is putting a ceiling on you, we are going to work with you to remove it. If it means that we need to amend your act, so be it. We did it for NSA, we can do it for you. So, Co-Chairman, thank you, and I pray that we can do this to support.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. Sorry, before you ask your question, I think we need to adopt the 2024 budget performance report before we proceed. Who is moving motion for the adoption? Okay, go ahead, Honorable.
Chairman of the committee. Before I move the motion, Chairman, if I have your permission, looking at the performance of the 2024 budget of the police, Chairman, we should tell ourselves the infrastructures, if we build all the infrastructures in this nation and there's no security, it is useless. So if a total of 66 billion was budgeted and only 25 billion was released. And asking me to move a motion to adopt this, Mr. Chairman, I think I will be doing injustice to the police affairs, to the police station, and even to the Nigerian populace. Mr. Chairman, while moving a motion, I said, excuse me, Honorable Daddy, while moving a motion, Mr. Chairman, we should condemn in totality the treatment meted on the police institution's budget. This is a very critical and sensitive institution. If at all we must achieve instability in this country, Mr. Chairman, I will say that I want to move a motion that this honorable committee do condemn the action given to the police institution on the 2024 budget of grossly inadequate release of funds that was done to the police affairs. We need to condemn it in totality. And as such, I hereby move that the committee adopt the judicious spending of the limited and lean resources allocated released to the police affairs. I so move.
Honorable Gandhi to amend the motion before we go ahead.
I want to amend the motion. Mr. Chairman, the purpose of adopting 2024 is not appreciating or accepting what the executive have done in 2024. But procedurally, before you consider 2025, you have to adopt 2024 and accept the presentation of 2025 as a legal framework for us to debate on. So whether we like it or we don't like what has been meted on the police, we must, as a procedure of sitting, of combated consideration, adopt the 2024.
I want to differ from Honorable Gandhi, Mr. Chairman, on this issue. Please! Please!
I cannot in this sitting begin to innovate this one. Both the House rules and the Senate rules specifically have modalities and procedures. So, as members of the National Assembly, we must show decorum and patience. The Inspector General of Police, let me commend you this far and your personnel for seeing us through 2024. Now, but let me say, with all sense of responsibility, having been a chairman of this August committee 17 years ago, I have not seen any desire to move the police as an institution that requires 24-hour attention, 12 months, some calendar months throughout the year. And I made this assertion. If you look at the budget of 2024, the police naturally asked for 120 billion. And they were enveloped at 59 billion on the overhead. My other colleague raised the issue of envelope. Envelope is never a legal entity. There was no envelope bill that ever been presented by the National Assembly. It was an administrative convenience introduced by the former President, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and the National Assembly begins to adopt it without looking at the implication. First, I have no problem with the envelope, but I have serious problem with enveloping security institutions. It shouldn't be like that. You don't see the capital component. You ask for 150 billion, 66 was released, over 25 billion pending. And I don't see why this should continue as a normal thing. And I think this time because the Inspector General of Police should have a direct access to the President. And some of these issues will be laid before the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces. Because first and foremost is the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces. And therefore, when you see some of these budgets, you begin to lament. The presentation of the IG is simply the story, tragic story of this country. Consequently, you come to the 2025 that was just introduced. And you look at the police wanted 1.8 trillion. The envelopers said, okay, 1.252 trillion will be given to them. But you now take your phone and try to now convert even the envelope, the one of the police, into dollars. You now say they are buying slightly over $4 million. And what you are getting is also, what you are buying, the envelope is slightly above $3 million. Are we sure that you are supposed to, at this 21st century, we ask the police to spend just close to $4 million in securing our nations? So the question is, IG, does your institution remains only and dependent on just budgetary allocation, or do you also assess some funds from the federal government and other government agencies? By providing such answers in future, it will give us an idea of what actually you need. And going forward, as an institution, we had initiated some thinking with the first Inspector General of Police, where if you are going to have a national police budget, beginning from the national headquarters to the zonal headquarters to the division, whereby all these segments will be captured in your budgetary allocation, you will be seeing this bigger amount. Probably one of the reasons why we are where we are is because we have not been able to communicate to the government in power before, and now we have divisions, we have zonal headquarters, and therefore my next question is how many personnel, what is the current status of your personnel in Nigeria now? Will you be able to provide us with that answer? So just jot it when you come. Lastly, my brother from Bauchi made the question. Today, sir, there is a completed police university level building completed in Ganjo local government of Bauchi State, which falls under my own jurisdiction as a senator. For the last 6 years, that place is locked. Nobody goes there, and it's been used by unfortunate boys to do a lot of ungodly things. And when I came back to the Senate, I wrote to the committee, bear you, and then I addressed to the Police Service Commission that this place is spent close to 5 billion. The police spent close to 5 billion on the building that is completed, that is ready for operation, but nobody is using it. And therefore, I want you to take a serious look at that and see how we utilize that place. Mr. Chairman, I also
Thank you. Let's allow some of our ranking senator and some members that are here to introduce themselves before we allow one Babangida Hussein to.
Chairman, co-chairman, my distinguished colleagues, members of the House of Reps here present, IG and your team, you're welcome. My name is Senator Ned Moko. I represent the good pool of Delta North, Delta State. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Senator Abdel Fadarus, representing Osun East. I welcome IG and
Thank you, my dear Chairman, Co-Chairman, our dear distinguished colleagues and members, our dear IG and other guests. My name is Dr. Tony Moye, representing Anambra. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Co-Chair, and dear colleagues, the IG, Chairman, Police Service Commission, and all our senior police officers, my dear friends and colleagues. Thank you very much. I'm Henry Serake Dixon, Senator representing Bayelsa West, and a member of the committee. Mr. Chairman, may I use this opportunity to apologize for my lateness, because I'm Vice Chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, and the budget hearing is also taking place at the same time. That's why I will also take a short leave. Thank you.
I'm here.
Chairman, Co-Chairman, distinguished senators, honorable colleagues, invited guests. My name is Honorable Zibusani, representing women in the Gatari, Senator in the Gagara constituency. I am from Jigawa State. You are welcome.
Mr. Chairman, Co-Chairman, our invited guests, distinguished senators and honorable members. I'm by name Honorable Ajam Alfred Ilya, member representing Just East Federal Constituency of Plateau State. I'm from Plateau. Thank you.
Distinguished Chairman, Honorable Chair, distinguished and honorable colleagues, invited guests, my name is Ezanwa Onyewuchi, and I represent Imo East Senatorial District of Imo State. Number 8.
Thank you, Co-Chairman, distinguished members of the National Assembly here present, our invited guests, led by the Minister of Forest and the IGP. I came from Bauchi State, and my name is Representative Mansour Manu Shaw, Garrison Benjua Federal Constituency. Thank
Thank you, distinguished Chairman, Senator Maluri, Co-Chair from the House of Reps, distinguished senators, my colleagues, and honorable members here present. The Honorable Minister of Police Affairs, our brother Senator Gaidam, the IGP of Police, and his team. My name is Senator Victor Ume, OFR. I represent Anambra Central Senatorial District. I'm a member of the committee. Thank you.
Kobis Aritimno is my name. I represent Guyuk Federal Constituency. I'm from Adamawa State. Thank you.
Chairman, Co-Chairman, the IG and his team. I'm Senator John Jago Jagbe. I represent the good people of Consumer North. I apologize for all of those, on behalf of all of those who came late, who were at other meetings. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman, Co-Chair, distinguished colleagues, members of the committee, IGP, Honorable Minister, IGP, and your team. Good afternoon. I'm Senator Babajide Hussein, representing Jigawa Northwest, member of the committee.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman and Co-Chairman. Distinguished guests, my name is Honorable Anderson Agis, I'm a member of the committee.
The Chairman, Co-Chairman, distinguished senators, honorable colleagues, the IGP and his team. My name is Peter Akpanke. I represent all the people of Obaniku Bekwara of the Federal Constituency, and I'm a Bendi man of Obaniku government of Cross River State.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, my chairman. I'm going to commend, I want to first of all commend the IGP for your presentation.
The needful. Please let us try and minimize this our city. We are monitored. Thank you. Correction. After the IG, the Honorable Minister will make his presentation, and we allow him to go. Yes, please go ahead, IG, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to express my personal appreciation to all the members who spoke. Everything you said here has been executed. But from what you have said here, I jotted down 2 questions, which is one is of the police recruitment. The civil status wants to know our current personnel status and police. And the second one is on whether we are getting other sources of funding apart from the budgetary allocation. It's very clear that the police is being grossly underfunded. We are limited by this budget system has limited us. Last year, we argued for the removal of the Nigerian police from the envelope budget system. We didn't succeed with that. We would not have been able to achieve all that we achieved in 2024 if Mr. President has not intervened effectively. A lot of time we have had to go to Mr. President and he has intervened. We have been able to assess some special intervention in the course of our operations in 2024, and that really helped us to deliver on our mandates as much as we were able to do in 2024. Otherwise, we depend only on the budgetary allocation appropriated and released to us. So I'm happy that the members of this committee have noted the gross inadequacy of what's been appropriated to the police and the desire of members to help the police to be better funded. Now, with respect to police recruitment, in 2023, Mr. President approved our yearly recruitment in police from 10,000 to 30,000. Before then, what we were having is 10,000 yearly recruitment. That didn't amount to an increase in personnel for the police. It can at best be described as personnel replacement. That's what we were doing before. But with the approval of Mr. President, for us to increase our yearly recruitment from 10,000 to 30,000, we are hopeful that this year we are going to see an increase in personnel. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. IG. I think having order, please, having answered these questions and we have adopted the 2024 budget of your command and you have presented your 2025 challenges. Also, the opinion of this committee to allow IG and his men to go and we take the Honorable Minister and the Chairman Police Service Commission and Police Academy.